This is on Chapter 3, and it's Activity 3-8. It's using the Device Manager. The Device Manager is an MMC snap-in that can configure hardware components and drive device drivers. You can use it to install and update drivers. You can disable drivers that are not functioning properly. Um, in this activity, what we're going to do is we're going to view the status of the network card that's in my computer and go from there. So you have to go to your start button, right click computer, my computer, and click manage. This is what you'll see coming up. There's actually several different ways to get into your device manager. You can do like we just did by going here, right clicking and go to manage. You can also go down to properties and it will take you to also device manager and your settings and all of that. And now that we have the device manager up, we're going to hit the advanced tab, which is right here. The contents of the advanced tab, it varies depending on the model of your network card. The settings are defined by the device driver. Click on the driver tab. Um, you can go into hardware device manager. You can see that all your drivers and everything is here. If there was a problem with one of these things, there would be usually a yellow caution sign or a yellow question mark, depending on which version of Windows that you have. In the advanced settings here, we can go into the visual effects processor scheduling, memory usage, and virtual memory. Um, as a general rule, I just leave these all selected that are come with the factory. The things I do ever do change are the virtual memory. Sometimes they have the virtual memory really low, and I just you customize it and make it higher. You can see that the recommended is 12,156 megabytes. This is set at 8,104. So if I find that I'm using a lot of programs open and I don't have enough virtual memory using, I will come in here and up this a bit. And data execution protection, you can turn this on, do whatever. Most people just don't even worry about it. You can see your animations are here, enable arrow peak. That was what we did in the other chapter. You can fade or slide menus to view. You can save the taskbar, some thumbnail previews, all sorts of different things in here. You can also go into your hardware, like we were saying. You can do device installation settings. It wants to know, do you want Windows to download driver software and realistic icons for your devices? And right at the moment, no, I don't want to do that. Computer name, of course, that's kind of basic. You can name it anything you want. This is your system protection. Also, most people don't do anything with these. They're just set from the factory and they all seem to work just fine. This is remote assistance, which is nice because you can remote into somebody else's computer if they have this marked, or they can remote into yours if you want to allow them to do that. And you can set the maximum amount of time invitations that can remain open, 6 hours. You can allow your computer to be controlled remotely. And as a general rule, you don't want this, but if you're having technical problems and you need help, then it's a very good thing to have that. There's also an event viewer in your computer management. you can go in here and see what happened if you had any critical errors in the last, however, 24 hours, 7 days. You can click on the plus sign for the arrows to see if you had any errors. Um, you can open the saved logs. You can create a custom one. You can import them. It's just kind of a general overview of what's on your computer. You can also go into Task Scheduler and you can schedule tasks such as updates or defragging if you want it to do automatically in the middle of the night or whenever you're not around. System tools, you can also click on here and it's all these. It's the same ones. And let's see, we've got more actions, view, support, icons. You can make them different sizes, different details, um, all of that. And this concludes the using the device manager for chapter 3.